Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's your host with the most. It's your boy, Marco the Kettle from the Kettle Lounge. And today we've got Killing Floor, but before that, I am annoyed. I'm annoyed because I've just done 14 minutes of commentary on this, and my mic was muted the entire time. So, I'm going to have to do it all again. So, if it seems rushed, or if I seem a bit cranky, it's because I'm annoyed at myself. But Killing Floor 2, if you don't know what it is, it's a wave-based game. There's four different, well, there's more than four, but you've got your short waves, which is your 4-wave games, your 7-wave games, and your 10-wave games, and you can go endless. There's also a PvP mode. I say PvP, but it's like if anyone's ever played Left 4 Dead 2, it's like that, where you can be a special zombie and attack the survivors as they progress. That's essentially what the PvP is, but we'll get to that soon enough. So yeah, the game I believe is currently on sale from my time of posting this. If you're in the UK, it's £6.24. I'm not too sure what it is elsewhere. And of course, the shout outs to the people you see in the game, so from Ashura, because he was just a random that joined. But the rest were people who was helping me through the most part. Of course, Silly and Gurgi being the highest contributors. And this was a game I did get 100% on because there is 2 DLC packs of trophies, which is essentially just play the game and get collectibles on the other maps. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling. Let's get on to the my areas of choice of I don't know what to say. So what do I rate things about Platinum? We go off time, difficulty, how the game plays, the enjoyability of playing it solo, tedious trophies, multiplayer trophies, and missable trophies. So yeah, let's get into it. Time took me 25 hours. It says, but this could range from anything from sitting in a menu because my vault was messed up and it just locked me on the vault screen for eternity, and there wasn't much I could do about it. So a lot of my time went into that, waiting for a game to start. If you look on PSN profiles, PSN trophies, you'll find that it says it takes 20 hours to do. So time's not too bad. I did it over a 4-day period. Of course, you can do it in a 2 if you got 25 hours to spare. But yeah, that's it for the time. Let's talk about difficulty. Now, difficulty for this Platinum, I'm going to give a 3.5 out of 10. Solely because it's not that difficult. Of course, I did it with everyone you see in the game here. So they were carrying me towards the Platinum. Of course, we got Silly the Platinum and Gurgi the Platinum while we were playing as well. Other than that, yeah, like I said, difficulty is a 3.5, mainly because the people I were with, there still was difficult areas, but we did Hell on Earth first try. That there weren't really anything that we struggled on, if I just say. So yeah, I give it 3.5 because, like I said, with Bloodborne, the difficulty comes in the game itself, not necessarily the trophies. Yeah, so that's it for difficulty of the Platinum. I'll give it 3.5, like I said. And the difficulty of the game, probably give it a 4.5. 4.5 to 5, I'd say. solely because you can get overwhelmed real quick, and if you're not communicating well with teammates, you're not the right classes, you're not synergizing well, you can really lose track of what's happening and, like I said, get overwhelmed quickly. So that's it for difficulty. Like I said, 3.5 on the platinum and 4.5 on the game. Next thing we talk about is how the game plays. Now my footage here isn't the best because, as you can see, it's all choppy, laggy. But on here I'm playing on US East servers, and my internet's not that good to begin with, so it's gonna be a bit choppy, rubber bandy, glitchy, all these things. But it's smooth. It's got in-depth classes. There's different ways you can play, and the thing I like about this game is how you have to work with your teams. Like, because one person's mistake could end up costing the entire game. Whether it be angering 35 drakes on a Hell on Earth endless survival while you're trapped in a corner, or whether 3 husks, scrakes, and some flesh pounds all charge at you at the same time on Hell on Earth, and you get trapped in the corner. Then your entire team dies. Then that's what I like about it the most. The teamwork needed. But yeah, that's it for that. But the enjoyability of playing it solo. Now, as much as I like playing the game, you've just heard what I said I liked about it. It's the ability to synergize with your teammates, being able to mix, merge, and match based on what they do. So the solo really takes it out of it, and it adds to the difficulty. Definitely. I'd give the enjoyability of playing it solo like a 2.5, maybe a 3, simply because it's not too enjoyable. The only times I've played solo, of course, being the collectibles on 2 or 3 maps when doing the DLC ones, and a few games I played on Prison. But other than that, it weren't too enjoyable for me. But yeah, that's about it. So it's hard to describe. Like I said, I'd give enjoyability of playing it solo a 2.5, and the enjoyability of the game itself a 7.5 on that, maybe closer to an 8. Tedious trophies. There's only really 2. Yeah. Well, I say 2. There's more than 2, but they're all interconnected. That being getting to your level 25, and all your collectibles, because you can't just sit on a map the entire time. You actually have to go on all the maps, and if you don't know where any of the collectibles are, then you can be searching for a long time. Luckily for the collectibles, though, if you're playing a team of 6 here, if one person finds one, it finds them all for everyone. You only need to find 10 on a map, and there's usually more than 10 on the map itself. So, it's not like you're looking exactly for 10. You can sort of find them. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Now there is one other one which is included on PSN profiles to be a grind, and that's the team player 25 and 10. That's to win 25 survival matches. Now that can be long, but I'm not too sure, because the win 25 survival matches popped for me when I midway through my second game playing. So I couldn't tell you if it's grindy or not. I just know mine popped straight away, so it'd be a bit I couldn't really give you valid feedback on if that's a grind or not, because personally I don't know. So that's that. Now on to, so that's tedious trophies. I'll do missable trophies because there's less of them. On PSN profiles there's 3 that it says. There's Dive Altar, there is Benefactor, and there is Quick on the Trigger. So Benefactor, you need to throw 1,000 dosh, which is your money in the bottom right, where it says 124. You need to throw 1,000 of that to a teammate, I believe. There's also Dive Altar. Dive Volta is one of the bosses, Dr. Hans Volta, and you just got to kill him. Now, I can see why it's called, or why that's on the missable trophies, because depending on what difficulty you play, there's 4 to 5 different bosses. You've got King Flesh Pound, you've got Abomination, you've got Patriarch, Matriarch, and like I said, Dr. Hans Volta. So in your 25 games, you might miss, you might not get him, but it's highly unlikely. And I believe you need, because it's the trophy guides from 2016, I believe they changed the trophies and they added some more, which was you have to kill King Flesh Pound and you have to kill the Abomination as well. But there's one more missable trophy listed on PSN profiles, and that is Quick to the Trigger. And you have to kill the Patriarch, which is one of the bosses, before he has a chance to heal. After you do a certain amount of damage to him, he'll start running off, and you just need to, kill him before he runs off to heal. Stop him from running. So yeah, that's that one. Other than that, yeah, no, that seems to be it from what I know. In terms of missable trophies. Now I'll get on to my final category of the multiplayer trophies now. Now everyone knows the true trophy hunters all hate multiplayer trophies, but because I was doing the game with 5 other people, 4 or 5 other people, it weren't too bad, especially because I was doing it with Silly as well, and Silly knew how to play the game, so he definitely helped me get a lot of the trophies I needed. So on PSN profiles it says that there is 7. Off the top of my head I cannot confirm or deny if that's true or not. I'll just read off what it says. So we've got the Benefactor, which is 1,000 dosh to another player. You've got I've Got Your Back, which is you have to heal a teammate. You've got your team player 1, team player 10, and team player 25, which is your what is it called? Win 25 survival multiplayer matches. That's it. Let me get back up here. So those are 3 of them, well 5 of them. Then you've got your Z versus Z wins and versus human wins. Um, Now this one, you only need one other player with. But because I did mine with Silly, and I also helped Gergie get his when we were looking for collectibles. So it's not too bad. You just remember to set it to 4 waves so you're not soloing 7 or 10 waves by yourself. When you do it, you can just load up a private match with your mates, and with the Z kills, you just need to kill them and get it. But with your survivor versus wins, you need to win the entire game. So yeah, that's really it for multiplayer trophies. I genuinely can't think of any other. Maybe Hell on Earth. You can do Hell on Earth solo, but it requires a lot of skill in the game to do it solo. Unless you can find like a glitch spot or something, but even then, some of the enemies can shoot you from range, so even that won't help. So I'd be remiss to not include them in the multiplayer trophies. And if your entire team's not skilled or uncoordinated, then even what's it called? Even Hell on Earth and Suicidal can be put onto the list of tedious trophies. But my team here was fantastic. But yeah, other than that, time to rate the platinum, I guess. Now, putting everything I've said together in my overall opinion of the game is it's a very fun game. If I weren't into trophy hunting nowadays, it'd definitely be a game I'd go back to and play whenever I could. Maybe not too often because I feel like it could get quite repetitive doing the same things over and over again. But other than that, yeah, no, it's a fantastic game. And for the platinum rating, I'd say I'd give the platinum a 6. Yeah, I'm happy with a 6. I think. Solely because being what is it called? Really, there's quite a few multiplayer trophies, which really limits the which lowers the rating quite a bit, in my opinion. There's also the grind on some of the on the levels is quite. I don't know. At the end, I felt like I was, trying to get it over with rather than having an enjoyable time. So, I mean, that doesn't lower it too much. I'd probably say only knocks it down by, half a point. There's of course the difficulty. It's a balance where it requires skill, and it's not like you can just sit there and let everything walk on you or walk over the trophies. Like I said, requires some skill. But yeah, it's just the amount of. To be fair, I think six is a bit harsh. But no, it's the enjoyability of playing it solo. I know if it weren't for Silly, I probably wouldn't have gone for this, just being how repetitive it is to play solo. And of course, playing the same character over and over again, it's a bit hard to enjoy the game to its full potential by exploring all the different characters, strategies, perks. So I'd give it 6.5. That's what I'm happy with, and that's what I'll give it with. So in overall, just a reminder, I gave it a 3.5 on its platinum difficulty, 4.5 on the game's difficulty, and I gave it a 6.5 on the platinum rating. And I believe that's been it. And of course, like I say every video, everything is my own opinion. Don't let my opinion sway you. Don't let my opinion, force over whether you want to give the game a try or not. Of course, look at other people's gameplay on the game. Make your own opinions. If you, yeah, it is essentially all I can say to it. But other than that, like I said, well, not like I said, I'll probably have one or two more videos out today, or in the progress of being uploaded today. I don't know when they're actually going to come out. But it has been your host with the most. It has been your boy, Young Lord Marco the Kettle from the Kettle Lounge. And I hope you all have a wonderful week, and peace.